Hi, my name's Matt Bradley. I'm a hypnotherapist and EMDR practitioner. And as we enter week 2 of lockdown in France, and the level of anxiety seems to be raising, from my clients anyway, I'd like to share with you one of the techniques I share with my clients to deal with anxiety. Now, before we start, if you have headphones or earbuds, please use them. It will make the experience better. So, in order for us to get rid of this anxiety and bringing a calm feeling, we need to get in touch with the anxiety. So, what I would like you to do is just think for a moment the last time this anxiety was at its strongest. Maybe last night, this morning, last time you saw the news, when the President spoke, or the Prime Minister. And just take a moment and just really get that feeling. Just notice where that feeling is. Often it's around here. And when it was at its last strongest, when you felt this anxiety the most, try and give me a number between 1 and 10, the power. 1 being, it's not very strong at all, I don't feel it. 10, yeah, it's too much. Good, cool. Okay, so we're going to treat this session as if it's a one-on-one. So please think of this as I'm talking to you directly. So we want to think of this anxiety and find out how powerful it is. Now, anxiety, as you probably know, is a protection, but it's our body overprotecting ourselves. It's into kind of a shock area. So let's try and bring this level right down to somewhere where it should be. Now, there will be limitations with this because the movement I can do with my hands on camera is not extreme enough. So I'm going to ask you at a certain point just to imagine extremes of vision. Okay, I'll explain more when we get there. So firstly, what I'd like you to do, now that we're ready, and I take it we are ready to get rid of that anxiety, is I'd like you to take your 2 middle fingers and I'd like you to find a place between your collarbone and your first rib. Try and find somewhere that's a little more sensitive, tapping gently. Often mind changes, there we go. Okay, and I want you to carry on doing that while we get on with the next part of the experience. Now, in a moment, if we were doing this one-to-one, I'd be saying, follow my finger up here, and down here, and to here, and to here. And you would be looking extreme on high, and to the side, and to the other side. Now, because I can't use my finger to do that, I'm going to ask you to please imagine the numbers of a clock. And when I say 12 o'clock, I mean right at the top, right at the bottom, and all the way round. Okay? Because the eyes connect directly with the brain, it's important that we touch every part of the brain. Okay? So, you're tapping, and you're imagining my hand. In fact, I'm going to take that away because you might just concentrate on that. So you're tapping, and I want you to go right to the top of your eyes, and I want you to go down to 5 o'clock. Right down there. Have a look down at your 5 o'clock there. Then I want you to go right up to 12 o'clock, and I want you to go down to 7 o'clock. Straight up again, as you're tapping, up to 12 o'clock, down to 5 o'clock. Up to 12 o'clock, down to 7 o'clock. And then look right up the top there at 12 o'clock, keeping your head as still as possible. Sometimes it moves, that happens. But I want you to focus your head, keep it in the middle of the range, and your eyes up to the top, 12 o'clock, down to the bottom, then to 5 o'clock, then to 7 o'clock, then up to 12 o'clock. And then we're going to go round the clock. So keeping that head perfectly still, we're going to go with your eyes only to 5 past, 10 past, quarter past, 20 past, 25 past, half past, 35, 40. And it can be difficult around there because that's an area that 90% of right-handed people keep all their emotions and memories. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So just make sure you're looking to the extremes whilst keeping your head as still as possible. And then we're going to come back again the other way. So 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 12. Okay, I hope that worked for you. I've never done that before like that, so it's all about the imagery and moving your eyes physically. So what we want to work with next is all your senses. So the sense of touch, the sense of smell, the visual idea, all sorts of imagination. We're going to work with everything, okay? All your experience. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to stroke your shoulders or your arms. And that's for the touch. So imagine that it's something or someone that you love. So that's really get that feel in there. Then I'm going to get you to close your eyes and count out loud from 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3, just up to 20. After 20, stop counting, leave your eyes closed, but continue to stroke your arms. Now, whilst you're doing that, I'm going to tell you a story. And all you have to do is imagine the hell out of it. So if I say choose a colour, you choose the colour, it's your imagination. If I say smell something, really smell it, and the more you engage your imagination, the more effective it is. Okay, so for example, let's go for a beautiful walk in the countryside. We're very fortunate here, we have beautiful countryside, even if we can't go out too much at the moment. So you'll know what I mean when I'm talking about the green grass, the fields, the trees, the flowers. Okay, so what I want you to do, let's start. So start just stroking your arms, close your eyes, and when you're ready, count out loud from 1 to 20. And let's start. So, it's a beautiful spring day. After a long and wet winter, suddenly the sun's come out, the leaves are already out, and it is the most beautiful spring day. You remember? Yeah. And you are walking in the middle of a field, and you've got trees to the left, maybe 20, 30 metres, trees to the right, the same distance, and down the bottom of the hill there's a little stream. Now, today is that first day you've been out there, and you can feel the sun for the first time on your shoulders and neck this year. So just feel that, and share that feeling, that warmth. Remember what that feels like? Really imagine, 100% imagination. Now, this morning, somebody came and very kindly cut a path about 1 metre long all the way down the field. Actually, you can smell that cut grass. The first cut's often the strongest. Just take a moment, and you know what? Share that smell with your brain. Why not? Now, the birds are singing, which is a lovely sign. And you're walking down this path, and you're walking barefooted. And you're doing that because you want to sense the ground underneath. So really feel that cut grass underneath. How does that feel? Really feel it. Is it mossy or a bit rough? Is it wet because it's the morning, maybe 9:30? And just notice the colour of the grass. What's that? Sometimes it gets a bit darker as it gets warmer. Maybe it looks different from the grass next to it, which is about 20 centimetres high. Maybe the colours and the textures are different. And then you turn left towards the trees. And just notice how the grass that's not cut feels differently to you. Maybe even feel the grass between your toes. Now, just before the trees, there is the most beautiful display of flowers. Wildflowers. So choose your favourite colour now. Good choice. Now I want you to focus 100% on this flower. I want you to focus on everything about it. Is it the same colour, the centre of the flower, as the exterior of the flower? Is it the same texture throughout? If you touched that flower, how would it feel? Would it be warm or cold, smooth, rough? Maybe it's a succulent, I don't know, your imagination. Now, what I'd like to do is make this flower 100 times bigger, the same size as you, 100 times more beautiful, and just sense that colour around you now. Everything becomes very clear. Every cell in the flower. And I'd like you now to think of your favourite smell in the world. Doesn't matter what it is, it's your imagination. Your favourite smell, and when you're ready, just share that smell with the rest of your head, with your body, and just notice how good that feels. And then you look at the tree in front of you, and it's a big old tree, it's been there hundreds of years. Look at the bark of that tree. Sometimes we forget to look at things around us. Look at the colour of it. It may be a chestnut, it may be, I don't know, an oak. And just imagine what it would be like to touch with its varying relief. And then just touch it. Was it the same as you imagined it would be? And you look up at the leaves that have just come out, and often they're a different colour and texture beginning of the season. And then you walk down the path, birds still singing, it's getting warmer now, and you get to the stream. Wow, the sound of a little stream. Just next to the stream there's an area full of moss, different textures, different colours, green. And you lie down, wow, you lie down and it is so comfortable and it's so warm. And you look up at the sky. The sky in springtime around here is beautiful, but it's a certain shade. And you feel that sun. You feel that sun on your face for the first time this year. And it's the first day of the holidays. And we've got another 6 weeks to enjoy them. Good. Now just open your eyes. Keep your head very still. And just watch my finger. Don't move your head. Just follow me with your eyes. And if I go out of shot, just follow where you think my finger's going. Now this is an excellent exercise for the eyes. The eyes are the most amazing things. Because you know, they remember everything. Sometimes when they're upset, shocked throughout our life, the eyes just get stuck. Like a stuck record. And when we actually cover those places with our vision, when we look in the same spot, that can evoke an emotion that's been there forever. Or recently. Things stick. And all I'm doing here is just getting them out. Good. And then just close your eyes. And stroke your arms 5 more times, gently leaving your eyes closed. After the 5th time, just drop your arms down, leave your eyes closed, and every time you breathe out, just imagine all the stress, all that wasted energy just dropping down and out of your shoulders. All the things that don't deserve to be there just drifting down through your arms, through your chest, your stomach. legs, calves, feet. And whilst you're doing that, just listen to the silence, the calm, the tranquility, all the sounds around you, all the noises, but within it all, the peace. And when you're ready, just open your eyes, have a look around you, have a look at the walls, the outside if you can, the sky, trees, curtains. And just notice how you feel now. Now, I use this exercise before each client because it gets me present, gets me a better connection, gets me focused so I can listen better. More profoundly, just close your eyes again and go and have a look for the anxiety, and you may just find that it's gone. Good. Now, I hope you found that interesting. I hope you found it relaxing and calming. Please let me know. My name's Matt Bradley, and you can get in touch through a Facebook page or my website, mattbradleyhypnotherapy.com. Now, whilst we're here over the next few weeks, if people are interested, I'd like to do some guided meditation, some auto hypnosis, and give you some other tools that hopefully you will find useful. Thanks very much.